Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been forever since I've posted a video, and just wanted to come and chit chat for a little bit. This video is a little different. So what have I been doing? What have I been up to? I have been busy. A little bit of April, most of May, and a little bit of June. Been kind of all about my daughter. She graduated, she went to a prom, senior, she's done. So, done high school anyway. So, really happy for that. So, it was pretty much all about her and just kind of prepping and, celebrating her as she reached a big milestone in her life. So, I stopped doing DIYs and recording. So now I'm getting back into the swing of things. Sorry, it is really windy out here, but feels good. So what I decided to do is right now I'm just sitting on in a corner of my deck, and I don't know how many of you guys use your outdoor space, but I use my deck daily. It is my haven, my rest spot, my, if I'm having a rough day, come home from work, I sit out here. Sometimes I do a glass of wine, just kind of unwind. And so I like to make it as appealing as possible. Of course, you know me, I do things on a low budget. So if you can get some tips and a little bit of tricks that, I'll show you, I always like to share. So today's video is going to be about how I started getting some plants, and I realized these plant holders, if you will, whatever you call them, they're expensive. You buy the plant, and then you got to go buy a real, expensive plant pot. And I'm pretty frugal when it comes to certain things. So I'll show you how I took a trash can. I was just walking through IKEA, and there was a trash can, and it was black, so it was $2. So actually $1.99 and some change. So for roughly, $2, I was able to take a trash can and make it into a plant pot. Perfect. So I bought 3 of them, and I had 3 plants, and I transported them. So I'll show you what I did with that. And then the other thing I did was, that you'll see in this video, is I couldn't find a rug that I really, really wanted. So I decided to take a rug that I already had. So I already had purchased from IKEA. So I guess these are 2 IKEA hacks. And I purchased from IKEA, and I let it sit out. I like the rug because I was able to throw it in the washing machine, and then, when it got a little musty or whatever, and then put it back outside and let it dry. But I took that rug, and I decided to paint it. Some parts I rolled it, some parts I spray painted it, but I got the look that I wanted in doing so. And I saved a ton of money because, of course, I always have paint in the house, spray paint. I'm always painting something, DIYing something. So you'll see how I put that rug and anchored it over by the sectional that I have on my deck. So again, this video is part 1 of a 2-part series of how I transform my deck. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some really good tips and tricks and things that you can use, to transform your own little outdoor oasis. Again, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the content. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. Enjoy. So here is where I went to IKEA, and I found this trash can. This was an accidental find, trust me. So I looked at the price, $1.99. So I said, hey, planter pot. And that's exactly what I did. So now I am taking the pot and I'm taking the label off, of course. getting ready to drill 5 holes. I drilled 1 in the center, and then I drilled 4 holes equidistant, maybe like 2 to 3 inches apart at the bottom. And this allows for drainage whenever you're watering the plant, because again, this was not designed to be a plant pot, it was designed to be a trash can. And now I'm just adding soil to the bottom of the pot. And here is the plant transplanted into the newly purposed plant pot. And here's how it looks in its grouping on my deck. I did 3 of them. This was one of 3. Here's the second. And here's the third. I think they turned out pretty good, considering I only paid $2 for them, and plant pots cost quite a bit of money. Now onto the rug. I taped off the areas that I did not want the paint to bleed over, and I wanted a geometric pattern, pretty simple. So I started with the Krylon black satin finish, I believe. I had this paint on one hand already, so it is what it is. Once I finished the black coat of paint, I found some, I believe this was a satin olive green color, I believe. I'll be sure to link the paints that I used down in the description box. But I started lightly spray painting because, again, this was a as-you-go DIY project. So some things I didn't quite think through, but at the same time, I think it worked out okay. So I'm just kind of spraying so it doesn't overspray. So I'm coming a little closer than I normally would when I use spray paint. I also got a little excited and prematurely took off the masking tape from the center, as you can see. So some paint got over in the middle. So now you see me doing a little touch up, fine-tuning the area where the black meets the green with a paintbrush. So here I am putting the first layer of black paint for the outlying square. I had to use 2 coats of this once this paint dried. And here's the finished rug. I added a coat of polyurethane to it so that I could hose it down. Stay tuned for my next video, part 2, where I show you the rest of the deck makeover. Thanks for watching.